Welcome to Crypto Polaris. My name is Zia, and today's show is all about Metaplanet and a little bit about MicroStrategy. And really, Metaplanet is here to become the second largest corporate treasury holder of Bitcoin. Yes, let me repeat that. They are on their way to become the second largest corporate strategy holder of Bitcoin, and they are going to give everybody a run for their money. Okay, this is the logo for Metaplanet. I'm sure you guys are quite familiar with this. And this is going to be a very short video, but I want to give you a price prediction, updated price prediction, and also really give you a justification of their 210,000 Bitcoin, how quickly they're going to buy that. So, what do we have here? This is a website that keeps track of all the Bitcoin Treasury companies. Look at that. I've highlighted it for you. Metaplanet is number 5. They now hold 13,350 and they want to get to 210,000 Bitcoins ASAP. Their plan calls for 2027, but I've got some math for you that tells you that it is going to happen much, much faster than that. So this one just shows you the top 60 Bitcoin holders as a corporate strategy. And Metaplanet is number 5. Obviously, number 1 is MicroStrategy. All right. And a little bit of fun here, guys. This was posted by, on the right-hand side is the CEO of Metaplanet, Simon. On the left-hand side is MicroStrategy, Mr. Michael Saylor, and a little fun that Simon is having by showing that I'm onto you, I'm going to fight with you. And then I saw Michael Saylor actually write back saying, let me know when you get close to number 2 and then we'll talk about it. So they're already number 5, guys, as you saw. So this is a little bit of fun, and let's dive right into it. So for a lot of you guys who may be new, let's take a couple minutes and explain to you what is Metaplanet. Okay, Metaplanet really started way back in 1999 as a hotel management company. They're still a hotel management company, but last year they decided to go into Bitcoin Treasury. Simon, the CEO of Metaplanet, read the blueprint by MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor and said, you know what? I can do the same thing. So this company is based in Japan and they started buying Bitcoin starting last year. And their goal is 210,000 Bitcoin. And they currently hold 13,000. Sorry, my slide is a little outdated here. The stock of Metaplanet, since they went public with respect to Bitcoin Treasury, is up 1,700 plus percent. They're on their way to raise $5.4 billion to buy Bitcoin. Simon is a Harvard graduate. He's been entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, built a lot of companies, but all in hotel management area. But Michael Saylor really told him about his blueprint. They met, and then he decided that he could be the largest in Asia. And actually, he is the largest in Asia with respect to holding Bitcoin in his treasury. All right. This is their plan. They want to be in the top 1% of Bitcoin holders, and their target for 2026 is to get to 100,000 Bitcoin. And they want to sell 555 million shares of equity to raise their $5.4 billion. And they're on their way to do that. And there's a tremendous demand to buy their equity shares. This is a little bit of what their plans are. They currently hold 13,000 Bitcoin, and every day they're buying Bitcoin. And this is a Twitter post on the left-hand side. Somebody did an analysis to say that what will it take to get to 210,000 Bitcoin? And at the rate they're buying Bitcoin, they're doubling their Bitcoin count every 45 days. So I took liberty on the right-hand side, ran it through Grok, and I asked the question, how long will it take for their purchases to keep doubling every 45 days to gobble up all 410,000 Bitcoin? Look, it only takes 6 months. That means they'll be done by January of 2026 to have their 210,000 Bitcoins. Amazing, isn't it? Assuming it holds that they keep doubling every 45 days. All right. So now let's go look at some news. All right. This is a quick scan of their website. This is Metaplanet's website. You can go there, metaplanet.jp, and look at all their stats. They completely transparently post this just like MicroStrategy. So current Bitcoin price is 109,000. As I said, they hold 13,000 Bitcoin. You can scroll down and look at all their analytics. I just wanted to introduce this to you. And let's go down a little bit and look at over here on the right hand side. This is how many Bitcoins do you have per 1,000 shares? And this number is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay. And a little bit more on the left hand side, you can see their market cap is $7.1 billion and they hold $1.46 billion worth of Bitcoin. It keeps going up. And the other thing I want to point out is their NAV all the way to the right. You see that? That's 5.01. That's right here. And that is the multiple on their net asset value. So that is how much Bitcoin they hold in terms of dollars and as it relates to their market cap. Their market cap is 5 times bigger than their net asset value. So that's what that means. All right, guys? And go ahead and scroll through this and you'll see a lot of information that will actually make you understand what this company is all about. Real quickly here, Metaplanet is going to open an office in US and they're going to raise $5 billion from the US market. So there's an article in here that talks about all of that. It's all great news. And this is their way of getting up to 210,000 and probably a lot more than that in terms of Bitcoin. And they want to raise the money based in US. All right. This one is they got their first buy rating, and this gentleman is calling for double what the share is right now. So he's calling for 2,400 yen, which, if you convert that into US dollar, is around $16. The stock is sitting at $11.50. And so he's calling it to double from here. And you can read this when you have some time. And then this is just talking about Metaplanet, how they have started selling their equity to raise their money. They have raised $515 million by issuing about 54 million shares. Okay. So that's that. Let's just dive into price predictions that everyone loves. All right, guys, this is a spreadsheet that you've seen and I've updated a little bit. And I want to show you the price target by end of 2027. So focus your eyes on current. They currently have 13,350 Bitcoins, okay? At the rate of 106, their market cap is 7.1 billion. As I said, their MNAV is 5 times, so multiple on their net asset value, which puts the share price close to $12. It's $11.50. So using this logic and using their numbers where they believe they're going to be having 30,000 Bitcoin before 2025. If you only give them 4 on their net asset value in terms of multiples, then their share price gets to $34. That's 3 times where it is today, guys. All right. By end of 2026, they anticipate to have 100,000 Bitcoin. Now remember, I said they're going to buy 210,000 by 2026. So this number is conservative. Then giving them a 3 multiple on their net asset value, their share price gets to $109 and their market cap is $68 billion. Using their 2027 numbers where they want to have 210,000 Bitcoin, let's dial down their MNAV to 2.5. MicroStrategy's MNAV is 2.5 to 2. So let's dial it down. Then their market cap is 155 billion. They get to $248 per share for each Metaplanet shares. And that is 22 times multiple on where their price is. So this is going to be very interesting. If you believe they keep doubling the purchase of their shares every 45 days, then they're going to have 210,000 Bitcoin before you know it. So this is just a price prediction by me, not a financial advice. Do your own diligence. If you liked what I had to say, give me a thumbs up, like, and also subscribe. And please send me some notes, DMs, messages, what have you, and I will stay in touch with you that way. Look forward to the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.